Hello everybody, welcome to Bake Me. My name is Brock, and today we're going to be playing one of my favorite 3D platformers by Insomniac Games. This is Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Now, Cody's already started up his Crash Bandicoot Warped series, and I don't know about you, but I'm actually enjoying it. I'm not a huge fan of Warped itself, but it's a fun game, and so is this. Now, this was also the first game I ever 100% completed, and I loved this game when I was a kid. I played it all the time.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm, somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores. Yeah, I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
You're a Nork.
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto angrier.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, teeth like this, and they spit fire like this. Puh, puh. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the... beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons! Gah! Ow! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go! You imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who is that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
Okay, and that was the intro. Now, let's get started.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
I sure can. And for those of you that are paying attention, you'll notice that Spyro is much more detailed than most of the other characters in this game. For good reason. And that is because you stare at Spyro a lot more than most of the other characters in this game. And then some people can argue, well, Ripto is partially high quality for the time, Well, you'd be right. But, you know, it's because he's the main villain. And not every part of him is high quality, but the part to take note of is that his horn is the most high quality part of his model. And, well, people might be like, well, why is that important? Well, from what we just heard, Ripto doesn't like dragons. Ripto has one horn. Generic dragons in Spyro have two horns. So you can take it as maybe an envious thing, something to help show why he hates dragons so much. And that could be that he's quote-unquote incomplete. He only has one horn, unlike regular dragons. Anyway, so this game is a ton of frickin' fun. I just play this game all the time. Anyway, so the main objective in this game, for those of you that haven't played Spyro, why? Is to collect gems. Now, this game also added something that wasn't in the first game that I can remember anyway, which is tolls, because Moneybags is in this game, and in order to progress throughout parts of the game, you have to pay him in gems. If I remember right, Spyro 1, the gems were just a scorekeeping thing, but they had no purpose, really. So, in this game, they fixed that by giving them an actual purpose instead of just scorekeeping. They actually help you progress throughout the game. That way, the game knows, like, have you actually tried to play? And if you've actually been trying, it'll reward you with progress.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this.
By zapping the shit out of you. There you go.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Glimmer. This is a fun level. It's a good intro level. It gives you a decent amount of stuff to work with. Actually, if you look up there, there is a ladder. Because you have to come back to this later. Once you learn how to climb. Oh, there's that asshole. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone is talking about. Well, dragon
Yes.
or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
You see what I mean? Oh yeah, this guy's an
Thank you,
asshole.
Mr. Dragon.
He'll show up
Spyro
multiple
wants it.
times.
You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Yep. And that's Moneybags. And yes, he's always like that. Okay, so now that we killed that
We
guy.
gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. Looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
See, now that shows up several times in this game. Which adds a bit to the replayability. You know, go learn something later on, come back, find out what you missed out on when your first run through. Another thing to mention in this game, it's I love the art in this game. It looks so cool. And a lot of the enemies are really cool too. They're usually very unique from level to level. Every level has its own different set of enemies. They might be able to be defeated the same way, but they're different in their own right, and they tend to fit levels well. Huh. It's a weird shadow. I'm not sure if you guys were seeing that too, but whatever. Alright. Now, forgive me, I haven't played Spyro in quite a while, so controls are still a bit iffy.
To get a good look around,
Oh my
hold
god, shut
down
the hell up,
triangle
Zoe.
button. Try using triangle to look around this cave.
And if you just tap triangle, it goes to the front. Like this. Like this. Alright. Yes, you can use... Before analog sticks, we used directional pads, everybody. Anyway, you might be like, Brock, why aren't you getting those gems over there? Well, I need to climb the ladder in order to get up there, because up the ladder is a flying power-up that lets you get those lanterns, which I think look freaking awesome. That's another thing I really liked about Glimmer. They used a lot of the collectible gems as decorations for the areas, and it looked really cool. You know, it gave you a really cool feel about it being like a miner town. Minus the fact that there's mining gophers everywhere. And look at that, we already got our 100 gems back. Now, that's the end of the level right there. Just to show you how easy most of the levels are. But the thing is, it's not just to get to the end of the level. There is so much to a level than just getting to the end. There's so many just like little side quests and everything. But we can go ahead and complete this now and get the talisman.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of Glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Glimmer talisman. The Glimmer talismans are just there to show.
The portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the homeworlds of Avalar.
Homeworlds are important. Homeworlds are your little hub for all of the other little worlds. But anyway, the talismans are there to symbolize, oh hey, you beat the level, good for you. Now, you can, quote-unquote, beat the game when you get all the talismans, but you don't get a true ending until you collected all the orbs, which is what the professor needs in order to send Spyro back. And there's that flying power-up over there. We'll get to that in a second. Like I said, there's so much side stuff. I mean, like, look at this. The end portal's right there, but there's this whole area over here. Let's go do this quest. This quest is fun.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
See, and it even tells you right there what you have to do in a bullet list and the difficulty. Hit the little lizards with the rocks. Okay. So, do that. And then... And that thing that they just taught you, how to aim your camera, also aims the firing. Boop. Look at that!
Nice shooting! Follow me to the next lizard.
I did miss something though. I'm gonna have to get the next stone from him and come back because I missed that. Yeah. Whoop. And look at that. It showed. See, this is just good game design. It's showing. You don't even have to like question how to get here. You just watch him. You follow him.
See if you can spit all.
I will. But first, I'm gonna go back and get that other thing. Okay. Weird inverted controls though. Oh, pardon. Now let's try. Yeah. Also, what I just used, you don't learn until later on, but the glide and the hover thing. It really surprised me the other day when I went over to Cody's and he was showing me the footage for Crash Warped 3 and 4. and we got to talking about, you know, the move sets and stuff, and I was really surprised to find out that he's, like, almost never used the body slam. I use the body slam all the time. It was, if I remember right, it's one of the only ways to break the steel boxes in Crash. That sounds right to me. Yeah, look at it. Oh yeah. See, these are all things that people would be using the flying power up to get to. But luckily, I already know some tricks. I'm a Spyro vet. I played this game back before the internet gave walkthroughs about how to do everything. I mean, not that that's a horrible thing. I mean, some games you have to have a wiki or a guide. Stuff like Monster Hunter and Dark Souls. Stuff like that, where what you do can either completely hinder your progress if you're doing it wrong. See, he even waits for you. If you're taking too long and you're not caught up, he'll wait for you so you don't lose track of where he's at.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press and hold the triangle button to aim.
Again, I already knew that, so I've been using it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, shut the yeah. One thing I have to get used to again is using the directional pad, because, like I said earlier, nowadays people mostly use analog sticks, which, that's shamefully me too. But it's hard to get used to. Amazing. Oh. Hold on. Let's be cheap. Boop. Yeah. And listen to this music. How can you not like this music? The music in Spyro games are great. On the PlayStation 1 anyway. I don't want to talk about PlayStation 2 Spyro games. God awful. I remember trying to play, what was it? I think it was the first Spyro game on PS2. It was the one where you got like a weird bubble breath and stuff. That game was shit. Where did he go? There he is. I mean, and they built this first level so that you don't have to understand all the controls quite yet in order to play it. Alright, he's gonna move. Ace. Ace.
Yay! You
Give me that
saved my
orb.
crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
See, some of these dialogues make no sense to me. Like, the orbs were already in the hands of the good guys. and they can help me, but they just don't. That's weird. There's weird stuff like that. I mean, listen to that. That's a goddamn great soundtrack. Alright, let's go help this guy out.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
That's something else I should probably explain. These world power-ups, these activate after you get enough of those white things from killing enemies. So you have to kill enemies in order to get the power-ups, in order to complete quests. It's really cool. It's a really good system. I like it. No. Oh, that was weird. Anyway. Let's do this. Stupid ass inverted controls. Ooh. Yeah! Some of those get ridiculous later on.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take
See,
it.
another orb given to the gem cutters from fairies who could have just given me the goddamn orbs so I can get back home. Fairies are assholes. Anyway. And then there is this guidebook, which is very glitchy because fraps. But anyway. See, so in this guidebook, we can see how many gems are in this level, how many enemies there are with those white things, and how many orbs there are. So far we have 353 gems out of the 400 gems we need to 100% the level. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to make this 100%. If I do, I'm sorry. But we are going to try to get all of the orbs, so that we can get the true, or quote-unquote true ending. But so we can see from that we are still missing gems, and we're still missing an orb, which means we have to go talk to that one guy. But I don't think we learn climb until a little bit later on. So that means that other quest to get an orb, which I'm sure is to light these other lamps. We won't be able to learn the climb until later on when we get to the overworld, because I believe you have to pay money bags in order to teach that to you. But anyway, that is it for Glimmer for now.
Oh no! Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi, I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
There are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
I got a little lost.
Spyro's going to help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is?
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talisman? If you come across any orbs, they're important too, but I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
So as she says, the orbs are important too, but they're not deathly important. I think we are good, and we can leave it at that for now. I'm gonna finish collecting some stuff around here. A little hub area. There are gems everywhere. Later on in this game, which blew my mind, is you can fly. I mean, well, yeah, fly, but you can swim underwater, and it looks weird because it looks like you're kind of like weird flying when you're swimming. But yeah, swimming underwater was like a big selling point for me when I was a kid because, you know, it's just simple additions make games better when you're a little kid. Spyro can swim now? That's crazy. But anyway, it looks like this little area is done. And like I said, as soon as we get the climbing ability, we'll come back here to Glimmer and finish that off with the orb. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and have a nice day.
Hi, baby!
Alright, listen here, rookie. You may be good. You may have gotten the highest grade in the academy, but you're not shaking very well. You'll never replace it. Johnson.
Good day, mates. Dingo dials the name, and Uka Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, and I'll roast you.